Hello there, and thanks for joining me today. Today I'm joined by Will. Hi, Will.
Hi, Jason.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Cool. So, listen, I'm really excited, Will, that you're coming to join us for the Tantra Love Festival at Eastern Mountain in August this year. And this little video chat is for people to get to meet you, Will, and be introduced. Yeah, I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about you.
Absolutely. I am an erotic massage therapist
Okay.
and escort.
Uh-huh.
I also do some sex coaching,
Mhm.
and I've been in a bunch of porn movies as well. So a lot of variety, but a lot of it having to do with sex.
And so one of the questions I might be getting asked is, well, what does Tantra have to do with being an escort, being in porn films, being an erotic masseur? Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, I was introduced to Tantra about 3 years ago
Hmm.
when I attended my first Body Electric course.
Ah, okay.
And I was completely blown away,
Yeah.
and it had a very profound effect on me.
Mm.
And I was quickly able to assimilate a lot of the exercises and techniques and philosophies of Tantra
Yes.
into my massage practice.
Ah, okay.
And specifically with my sensuous massage clients, because I do both therapeutic and sensuous massage.
Okay.
And soon after that course, I signed up for another and another and another, and now I'm hooked. So here it is, 2 or 3 years later. I've probably taken like 30 courses. I've already signed up for 5 or 6 that are this spring.
Yes.
I'm in a Tantra massage certification course next month,
Wow.
and it's all been very exciting. But with regards to Tantra and massage and escorting, every
Yes.
time I go to a workshop and learn something new, I'm able to add to my toolbox
Yes.
and pleasure my clients in ways that they never thought possible,
And
and keep them wanting to come back for more.
and I'm guessing that, escorting can sometimes be a bit of a taboo subject. But for me, from a tantric perspective, there's something about kind of working through your shame of your sexuality, working through any shame of asking for what you really need. And I wondered whether escorting was a way of helping people to get free about kind of freer in their sexuality.
Yes, absolutely. People contact me, all ages, shapes, and sizes, all
Mm.
walks of life.
Mm.
But every man who contacts me, that they're looking for connection.
Okay.
And a lot of times they confuse a sexual hookup with actual connection.
Yes.
But when they come to me, I'm able to teach them, for example, breath work and eye
Yes.
gazing
Yes.
and making sound and asking for what they want and
Yes.
setting boundaries and
Yes.
good communication before a sexual activity. And so they're not just coming for, to get fucked or a
Yes.
quick bang,
Yes.
but they know that they're going to get some education,
Yes.
some massage,
Yes.
and have um, a connected sexual experience that's different from, say, a porn star who says, "I'm just gonna bang you for 2 hours."
I'm with you.
I
I'm
try to
with
make
you.
it more comprehensive, more of a learning experience, and
So,
teach them tools that they can take into their own bedroom.
so one of the things as you were talking about eye contact, making contact, slowing it down, being very conscious, those are all very, very tantric things. And I think there's a misconception about why people may choose to book a time with an escort. And what you're saying is that people are really looking for intimate connections.
Absolutely, and I'm generalizing because some
Yeah, yeah,
people aren't. I
yeah.
do get some clients who are detached and they
Yes,
don't want to look me in the eye, and it can be a little awkward, and it might take some peeling the layers of the onion to get to a
yes,
point where I can really reach them in the way that I
yes,
want.
yes.
But yes, my escort ad reads a little differently from others. I do mention Body Electric, I do mention Tantra,
Yes.
and I do mention that I like to have the session be a learning experience, because I want people to leave my studio space
Yes.
having more education and skills with regards to sex and sensuality.
And I know one of the things we were talking about was, you know, for me, when I meet you and talk to you, Tantra is part of your everyday life. And you talked about like your morning routine. Just tell me a little about that.
Oh, sure. Yes, one of the workshops I'll be teaching is about a morning masturbation meditation, which
Wow.
is something that I've been doing for over a year now.
Yes.
And it's a way to love yourself, embrace yourself, wake yourself up into the world in a sexy way, but that also involves some meditation, some movement, some sensuous touch of yourself, some eye contact with yourself, and kind of crosses off a lot of the checklists of things that we are told to do every day, like stretch, meditate, appreciate yourself, charge your sexual energy. But, you know, who has time for all of that? But you can actually do it in a space of a half an hour in an organized and structured manner. And that's something that I would love to teach, because it's something that's had a huge impact on my life that I love doing.
And what I really love, and the reason why I invited you to the festival was, you know, for me, you have a very practical experience as working as a massage therapist. You have a very practical experience of working as a escort. And what I love is that, okay, for years you've been around doing different trainings and learning, but what I love about you and your offering is that you've kind of made it your own. So for me, you're not just regurgitating other people's content, but what you're bringing is something very unique, and that you've worked out from practical day-to-day experience.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because some of the workshops I've been to have touched on what types of self-care should you do, and even given suggestions that I've incorporated into my daily routine. And some of the things that I'll be presenting, I learned it at your workshop over the fall, which were amazing. Thank you. So yes, of course, it's teamwork. But I feel that the meditation ritual that I've come up with, not only has it helped me, but it's something that I use with my clients, and I've gotten great feedback from them. And I adjust it day to day. It's not something that's written in stone and it has to be done this way. And part of the workshop I'll be teaching allows for individual preferences, desires, schedules, time, all that sort of stuff.
So I've got two more questions for you. Tell me, what's the most favourite thing about your work?
That I enjoy the most?
Yeah, what's
or
your
that my clients enjoy the most?
No, what do you enjoy the most? What's the most favourite thing about the work that you do?
For me, it's the connection between me and my clients. I really enjoy looking them in the eye, figuring out what they want through proper communication, and then delivering. And having somebody walk into my room all nervous, not knowing what to expect, and then have them leave just walking on a cloud. I love that feeling. And I also love the fact that being a massage therapist and an escort, that appointment that week with me, and I love having the job that it's a highlight week, even months.
Will just answer that again for me, because we just missed that last 10 seconds. So just answer that bit again.
So what I love the most about my work is being able to be the highlight of somebody's week. When somebody makes an appointment with me for an escort session or a massage, I know they are looking forward to that session and are excited, maybe a little nervous. But I love that it's a highlight of somebody's week.
Wow. Okay, one last question. So of the workshops and of you, what would you say was unique about what it is that you're bringing?
One of the workshops.
Well, just generally about you and your work and the workshops that you're bringing. What would you say was unique about what you're offering?
I think what's unique about what I'm offering is that it's very practical. You know, a lot of the workshops that I go to, I get a lot of ideas. I feel an essence.
Yes.
I feel inspired to explore sexually, and I'm given some ideas on how to take that and run with it. But a lot of times I'm not given step-by-step exercises, techniques, and protocols to achieve my goal. And one of the things I'll be teaching is a multiple orgasm workshop.
Wow.
And I've read books and been to workshops about multiple orgasms. I've looked at YouTube videos and webinars. But it wasn't until I put together my own protocol on how to have a multiple orgasm and practice that I was actually able to achieve that 2 years ago and can now reproduce it with my clients. And it's the most popular thing I teach right now. I mean, who doesn't want to have multiple orgasms? It's a no-brainer.
So, Will,
but I would say the practical aspects of how I teach and what I'll be presenting.
So, Will, thank you so much for joining me today. Today was just getting a flavour of you, a flavour of who you are, a flavour of what you're bringing. And I'm really excited that you're coming to join us. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you too, Jason. I can't wait.
So if you're listening to this and you're feeling like, I want to know more, then please do book your ticket to come and join us for the Tantra Love Festival at Eastern Mountain in New York, Upper New York State. And that's in early August, and details are on the website. Thank you, Will, for joining me today. Take care. Bye-bye.
See you guys there.
Bye-bye.